For the past 14 years, our cameras have captured all of the action and emotion of the New York State High School Wrestling Championships. We have witnessed the crowning of 196 individual state champions who have achieved the pinnacle of their sport. Additionally, 13 young men have borne the title of the most outstanding wrestler, including 5 who have accomplished the incredible feat of winning championships in each of 3 years. The first, Al Palacio from Section 8 in 1981. Next, from Section 2, John CARDI, 1982. In 1986, it was Jeff Prescott from Section 6. And almost unbelievably, Troy BOUZAKIS won twice from Section 9 in 1987 and 1990. And finally, Section 11's John LANGE, 1994. Once again, it's the first weekend in March, and 28 young athletes will take to the mat at the Onondaga County War Memorial to decide who will wear the crown of state champion in 14 different weight classes in 1996. Time Warner Cable and the Mobile Oil Company are proud to present the 34th Annual New York State Wrestling Championships from Syracuse, New York. Hello, wrestling fans. Dale Drypolcher. And the 1996 edition of the state championship is going to be extremely interesting, and I'll tell you why. 3 state champs returning from last year have been eliminated. Number 2, there are no big names this year. There's no CARDI, there's no BOUZAKIS. There's a lot of good wrestling, but nobody that anybody's really gotten behind. And the last thing is the most outstanding wrestler, usually at least determined with a favorite by this time, is wide open. Nobody knows who's going to be the MOW this year. But we do have an interesting concept coming up. We have 3 guys who were here last year, didn't win. They're runner-ups, and John Janiak, my broadcast partner and ex-SU wrestler, is going to talk a little bit about the 3 guys who are coming back. They were here last year, didn't win, took second, a lot of good experience, and we're going to look at some of the footage from last year. You can talk a little bit about these guys.
That's right, Dale. There's a lot of pressure on these guys coming back. Not always the best wrestler wins, but at 119 we have Jim Matteries, who's undefeated, 26-0. Here's shot last year wrestling. Roll from Section 6 this year. It's going to have a good match to win in the finals. At 138, we have Powell, 44-0, against Green from Section 3. Powell is in the blue on the right side of your match right now. At 177, PALACIO last year lost to Mushvili in a tough match at 177. He's undefeated, 39-0. He could be our OW this year.
So there's a lot to look at, and one interesting aside, a lot of people talking about the 215-pound bout, one that's not usually the glamour match, so there's a lot of good, exciting things coming up, and we'll be right back with the 91-pound bout right after this.